Welcome back, English learners. You're listening to the Smart English Podcast, your favorite spot for practical English lessons.
Absolutely, Mia. And today, we've got a really cool and super useful topic for you, talking about winter. We know winter can be a big part of life in many places, and it's a perfect topic for small talk.
That's right, Alex. Before we dive into all the cozy details, don't forget to subscribe to Smart English Podcast right now, like this episode to show us some love, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new lessons. It really helps us out.
Thanks for that, Mia. So talking about winter is something we do a lot, especially in countries where it gets really cold or snowy. It's a natural conversation starter.
It is, but we often hear learners say things like, "It's cold, I don't like snow." And while that's correct, we want to help you express yourselves with a bit more variety and confidence, right?
Exactly. Today, you're going to learn how to describe winter weather in more natural ways, talk about the activities you do, and even share how winter makes you feel. We'll give you simple phrases that native speakers use all the time, so you can sound more natural.
Let's start with winter weather. Alex, what's a common, easy way to talk about the temperature?
A classic one, Mia, is simply, "It's really cold today." You can use really to make cold stronger. Imagine you step outside and the air just hits you, feeling freezing. You'd say, "Wow, it's really cold today." It's direct and everybody understands it.
Perfect. And if the white stuff is falling from the sky?
Then you'd say, "It's snowing a lot." This phrase is great because a lot tells us there's heavy snowfall, not just a few flakes. For instance, "Look outside, it's snowing a lot. We might get a snow day." It describes the action happening right now.
I like that. What about the duration of daylight? That changes a lot in winter.
Definitely. You can say, "The days are very short." This means the sun is up for less time and it gets dark much earlier than in summer. You might hear someone say, "I don't like winter because the days are very short and I feel tired faster."
Those are excellent for weather. Now let's move on to winter activities. What do people often do more of when it's cold outside?
A very common one is, "I stay at home more in winter." It's simple, but it tells us a lot about a person's routine. Because it's chilly and often dark, people just prefer being inside where it's warm and cozy. Like, "I used to go out every night, but now that it's winter, I stay at home more."
Makes sense. And what about drinks? My beverage choices definitely change.
Oh, absolutely. A great phrase is, "I drink a lot of hot tea," or hot coffee, hot chocolate, anything warm. It's a way to warm up from the inside. For example, "After walking in the snow, I love to come home and drink a lot of hot tea." It's comforting.
Yes, comfort is key. And what do we wear differently in winter?
Of course, you say, "I wear warm clothes." This means sweaters, coats, scarves, gloves, anything that keeps you from getting cold. You'd say, "It's so cold outside. I always wear warm clothes when I go out." It's practical and descriptive.
Great. Now for feelings. People have strong opinions about winter. What if you actually enjoy it?
Then you can simply say, "I like winter." It's straightforward and expresses your positive feeling. You might add why. "I like winter because I love skiing and hot chocolate by the fire." Short and sweet.
And for those who might feel a bit down or tired due to the colder, darker days?
You can say, "Winter makes me feel tired." This is a very common feeling, sometimes called winter blues. The lack of sunlight can affect energy levels. So you might hear, "I struggle a bit in winter. The cold and darkness really makes me feel tired."
That's very relatable. But some people find a certain charm in winter, don't they?
They do. For them, the phrase is, "I enjoy quiet winter days." This describes finding pleasure in the calm, peaceful atmosphere that winter often brings, especially when it's snowing softly or you're inside watching the snow fall. Like, "There's nothing better than a cup of coffee and a book. I really enjoy quiet winter days.
Fantastic phrases, Alex. Now let's hear these in action. We've got a short dialogue for you. Listen carefully for the phrases we just learned and how they're used naturally in a conversation. Imagine two friends, Sarah and Tom, chatting.
Here we go. Listen closely.
Wow, it's really cold today, isn't it? I saw snow this morning.
I know, right? It's snowing a lot now. The days are very short, too. It feels like it gets dark at 4 p.m.
That's true. I find myself just wanting to stay at home more in winter. I usually drink a lot of hot tea to keep warm.
Yeah, I get that. I always wear warm clothes, like my big jacket and boots. I actually like winter sometimes, though.
Really? Winter makes me feel tired sometimes, but I do enjoy quiet winter days, especially when it's snowing outside and I'm inside with a book.
Exactly. The peacefulness can be nice. But I agree about the short days. They can be a bit draining.
All right, that was Sarah and Tom's conversation. Alex, let's highlight some key parts from that dialogue.
Sure, Mia. Sarah started with, "Wow, it's really cold today," using our first phrase. She also said, "I saw snow this morning," which is a natural way to mention seeing snow for the first time or a recent snowfall.
Tom responded with, "I know, right?" which is a very natural reaction to agree with someone. He then said, "It's snowing a lot now, and the days are very short too," hitting two more of our phrases.
Sarah then used, "I find myself just wanting to stay at home more in winter." The phrase, "I find myself wanting to," means that you notice you have a desire or tendency to do something. It's more subtle than "I want to."
Sarah also said, "I usually drink a lot of hot tea," which is another one of our phrases for activities. Tom used, "I get that," meaning "I understand," and mentioned, "I always wear warm clothes." Then he added, "I actually like winter sometimes, though," which shows a nuanced feeling, not just a simple like or dislike.
And Sarah expressed, "Winter makes me feel tired sometimes," and "I do enjoy quiet winter days." Notice she used "do" for emphasis. "I do enjoy" instead of "I enjoy." It makes her feeling stronger.
Finally, Tom's "they can be a bit draining" is a good way to say something makes you feel tired or uses up your energy, which is similar to "makes me feel tired," but offers another option.
Great summary, Mia. Now let's quickly go over some useful winter vocabulary. First up, snow.
Snow is the soft, white, frozen water that falls from the sky in winter. When it snows, the ground often gets covered in snow, making everything look white.
Next, ice. Ice is frozen water, but it's hard and often transparent. You can slip on ice, and it forms on roads or water when it's very cold. Think of ice cubes in a drink.
Warm. Warm means a comfortable temperature, not cold, but not hot either. We want to be warm in winter, so we wear warm clothes.
Jacket. A jacket is a short coat usually worn over other clothes to keep you warm, especially in autumn or mild winter weather. A heavier one is often called a winter coat.
And finally, boots. Boots are a type of shoe that covers your foot and part of your leg. In winter, people wear winter boots or snow boots to keep their feet warm and dry.
Fantastic explanations, Mia. So there you have it. Plenty of new phrases and vocabulary to help you talk about winter more naturally and confidently.
We hope this lesson helps you feel more prepared for your next conversation about the colder months. Remember to practice these phrases. Try to use them in your own sentences.
That's right. And if you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Smart English Podcast, like this video to show us some love, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new lessons. It really helps us out.